Yo, what's up, my people? This is your boy Blue again. I'm here with another tremendous trading setup, guys. I'm about to take another trade. This is crazy. If you're just patient throughout the entire day, these setups just keep coming up and up and up, and you can make a lot from them. A lot, guys. Okay, so earlier today, I showed you a setup where I took a trade, and as you can see here, this is where the setup began. From here, it broke out here, and this was the wave, and I had projected that the wave will go up all the way. I projected the wave will go up all the way, and my TP will be somewhere here. And truly, the wave did go up there, and I TP'd right there, just as I projected. If you want to see how I was making the projection for this video, just go to my videos and click on the video. The best scalping setup you will see today. The best scalping setup you will see today. And you can watch where I made a prediction of this move, and I indicated this point here where I will take my TP. You can see my black arrow is still there. Okay, now I want to, let me get this off for a moment. Now I want to take a sell trade. It's going to go now for a deep sell. It's going to go for a deep sell. The market will deep dive inside down. Now, first of all, as you can see, I've already identified my anatomy here. My 5 wave structure. Let me zoom in a little bit here so you can see that. Okay, so here you can see I've identified wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5 is done here. And now it's forming A, B. Now it's now forming the A, B, and the C wave. Okay, now, so having said that, let's examine the setup and why I'm taking this trade now. Now, if you look here for my Elliot setup, I've usually said here that if wave 2 is a sideways like this one, now such setups usually come, and if you're patient enough, you can write them and make enough from them. If you can see here, this is wave 2. Wave 2 was a sideways, and so wave 4 became a simple, straightforward wave, and you could tell exactly where wave 4 will end. So you're able to predict exactly where these waves will end, guys. That's the beauty of these things. Earlier today, I was able to tell you this other wave going up here will end exactly here. My TP was here, and it did. So you could know that this wave 4 will end here. And how could you know that? Let me use Fibonacci tool. If I toggle on my Fibonacci here, I take my Fibonacci tool, and right here, let's put our Fibonacci tool here and see what we get. So if I put my Fibonacci tool, it gives me something. I'm putting my Fibonacci at the starting point of wave 3 there, and I'm taking my Fibonacci up, right up here, to this point here where it starts coming down here. Okay, that's it right there. And if you observe that, you can see that the Fibonacci here, this wave 4 here pulls down to exactly 61.8%. That's the general rule of thumb. Okay, it says that wave 4s will generally pull back to 61.8% of wave 3. And right there, I start looking for my continuation of the pattern. And right there, as you could see, if you were an early bird, you could see right there that there was a bullish engulfing pattern. So I'm zooming in now. This is a bullish engulfing here. This bullish candle completely swallows this bearish candle. This was your cue to get in. So here it's just that I got tired of trading today. After this other setup here, I just went and took a nap. I was resting, because somebody who knows what to do would have immediately traded this wave 4 here, because wave 4 must be a straight down wave, given that wave 2 was a sideways. That's a rule. Wave 2 and wave 4 always alternate. So once you see your wave 2 going sideways like this, this is a horizontal, this is sideways. Once you see this lure here, this sideways, know that wave 4 is going to be a straight diagonal down, as you can see here. And wave 5, generally wave 5 has ended here. As you can see here, wave 5 also forms a double top with this area here. So not only do you have Elliot wave, you have the double top up here. You can see the double top here. telling you that wave 5 has ended. So now we have wave A coming down. As you've seen, I have been able to identify that with my purple arrows. It's going to be A, B, and C. Okay, now while it's doing that, I'm going to take the C wave. I'm going to enter the C wave here. But you could still enter from here once I saw this doji. Once I saw this doji here, these three candles together form an evening star. Very powerful evening star. This is a doji. Let me zoom in here. Let me zoom in a little bit here. And this doji here, this doji you see here is called, this here is called the dragonfly doji here. It's a very powerful pattern. And this dragonfly doji, now this dragonfly doji together with this candle here form the harami cross. And a harami cross is usually a very strong candle pattern. A harami cross indicates that a trend has come to an end. A harami cross is kind of a powerful break. So traders who know the harami cross, they take the harami cross very seriously. This green candle here, very long, together with this dragonfly doji here, the two of them form a harami cross. And the harami cross says that all this trend up here has come to an end. And then this third candle now, so 1, 2, and 3 together with this third candle now form what we call an evening star. It shows that an evening is about to set on the market. The market is about to crash severely. So now, but those patterns are not what I trade. They are simply confirming my analysis of market structures. Okay, now, so clearly this is a supply zone, as you can see from the double top. Now I'm going to go to the RSI, which is my favorite oscillator, my favorite indicator. So if you look at the RSI, earlier today I had used the RSI here. I used the RSI here, I'm sure, to indicate here that there was, if you look here, this is the trade I took in the morning. I made a video on this. I used this RSI here to indicate that the market was going to rise. The RSI showed what we call hidden bullish divergence. You see, this point here on the charts, on the price, is higher than this point here, or approximately at the same level, as you can see. But on the RSI, this point here on the RSI, which represents this one, is higher than this one here, which represents this one. So in other words, the RSI is dipping. The RSI was dipping down here, while price was not dipping, and it showed bullish divergence. Now here, what do we see here? Pay attention to your oscillators. Pay attention to your indicators. I'm going to be using other indicators over time just to show you how they work. But for now, the one I use a lot, you have the RSI, you have the MACD, and then I use the moving averages. Those are the holy grail of my trading. So now, normally, look at this here. Look at what's happening here. Look at this price area here, which shows these this price area here. Look at this price area here. It actually corresponds to this area here on the oscillator. Now, if you look here, this area here of price is higher. This one here is higher than this one here, But on the oscillator, this area here is higher than this area here on the oscillator. And this point here on the oscillator corresponds to this point here on the price. Notice the vertical dashed line connecting the oscillator here to the price. So there's a divergence here. It's a divergence here. So while the price is rising here, the oscillator here was going down. This divergence here indicated this little area here. Let me reduce this. So this divergence here indicated this little buy here. This little buy here. So the divergence was indicating, let me make that area a little bit bold. I'm going to make that arrow bold so that you can know the area I'm talking about. Okay. So this divergence I've just explained now was indicating this small buy zone here. This buy zone here. But now, let me restore that to normal. But now we have another divergence, and that's the divergence I want to show you now. Another divergence. Now, if you look at this top here and this top here, what do you see? If I put a line across them, you can see that the tops are kind of at the same area, okay? But here, look at what's happening on the price. Look at something here. So on the price here, you see that the tops on the price are descending. The tops on the price are descending. So on the oscillator, rather on the oscillator here. This is the oscillator. Please, this is the oscillator here, and this is price up here. So look at this high point on the oscillator here. Look at this high point here. It corresponds to this high point here on the price. This one here, this one here. Look at this lower point on the oscillator here. Look at this. It corresponds to this point here on the price. And so we have that divergence. This is called bearish normal divergence. This is not hidden divergence. This is normal divergence. This one here was hidden divergence, but this one here is normal divergence. Normal divergence. And so we have this normal bearish divergence here indicating that the market wants to now sell. So now I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to wait for the market to do an A, do a B wave, and I will sell the C wave. That's the best wave to sell. The C wave, you enter there. So the markets this evening basically, as always, have been what you can see here. These markets can be studied, they can be deciphered, they can be predicted. You can be able to decode every candlestick, every line, and what they stand for. So please let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Please subscribe to this channel and support our work. We are teaching you things for free that people will call you and ask you to pay. I just spoke to a certain guy the other day, and he was asking me to pay 250,000 francs for certain things. I was just talking to him to hear what he would say. And basically, these are the same things I'm giving out here for free, because I believe that the world will be a better place if we give out knowledge to others for free. Okay, so please like this video, give us a comment if it has helped you, and also subscribe to this channel, because we will be doing this here regularly in order to empower ourselves.